I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase Eat. I decided to go a couple minutes early. All festive. Hey, thank you all for being here. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hi, Bizzle. Good to see you. Keith Kingman, Kristen Melinda, Ethan Morgan. Maybe a little right here. Amazing. I think I saw it. Silver Surfer. Hello, Tracy and Michelle Balaki. Justice Jane. Thank you guys for being here. Brian Vandenbroek. So I just want to, you know what? It's like I said, the idea of I'd rather have somebody upset with me for going live than have somebody who'd like to make a connection that's alone. You know what I mean? That's why we're all here right now. I hope you guys are doing good. We just got back from church, Tommy and I, and Spanx. It was great. Good to see you, Silver Surfer. Arwa, good to see you. Hello, Benny. Sam. Where is that? It's with the letter. Oh, man. I got some tincture from Ethan. I reviewed it this morning. Hi, Judy Lee. Hello, Wes Lightburn. Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing good. Thank you for being here. Close. So good to see you. Brock Bandy. CL. Good to see you. Laser Show. True Crime Nut. You're not alone, my friend. You got a bunch of us with you. See, that's why we're here. I'm glad I decided to do this. I know someone's going to be upset. I don't care about that. I'd rather people be upset for me for doing it than be upset for me for not doing it. Dean, good to see you. Thanks for being here, man. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. You got that right, Laser Show. Keith Nichols is here. Merry Christmas. Good to see you, Keith. Bizzle says, why was Santa dancing after his meal? He was feeling pepper rhythm. That's a dad joke. We're going to give it to you, Bizzle. I'm going to tell that one to Squirrel and see what she thinks. Hi, Robin Bliss. Merry Christmas. Excuse me. Andy of Darwin. Good to see you. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Barbara Aldrich. So good to see you. Here's the thing. I've had Kristen Melinda asks, why would someone be upset with you? It's not like you're pulling people away. You're giving people a place to gather. While that is true, I've had people listen for the silliest things. It's easy to offend somebody. You're always walking that line. Listen, this channel just 2 days ago, or is it a day ago or 2 days ago? We got our 148,000th subscriber, right? That same day, we got the 28 millionth view, right? Do you have any idea how many people have unsubscribed over the years? You wouldn't even believe it. Earlier, I had some powder on my dinner. Put too much. Sat on the couch. I said, I'm sorry to the universe, hoping the bird wouldn't last too long. Yep, man, I did that with Brock Bandy's right there. Brock Bandy made some chocolate. It was all pepper powder, just some super hot chocolates. Hi, Dale Cox. Merry Christmas. It was crazy. I should link up with Molly Schuyler for a spicy challenge. She's a freak. I love her. She scares me. Isn't she something? You guys know who she is? Molly Schuyler is just unbelievable. Listen, Tommy and I did the Jane Aldrich says, thank you, Johnny, and all on the bus for coming out tonight. Wishing you a wonderful holiday. You too. Thank you for being here. Tommy and I did the we're going to try to chug an entire gallon of milk challenge. Danny Thomas, Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So we did the got a gallon of milk and chugged it. Some of you may have seen it. If you haven't seen it, it's a dandy. You got to watch it. Some of the greatest. It was demonetized in 2 seconds. Before I even uploaded it, it was demonetized. But it's a very, very funny video. But the reason I'm bringing it up is that Tommy and I each had a gallon of milk, and I couldn't finish it. And I got sick all over the place. Tommy got that much. And if you would put a gun to his head and said, finish it, he couldn't have done it. He was just... Now, Molly, I saw her take a gallon, put it into 4 big glasses, and in 13 seconds, drink a whole gallon of milk, and then sit there and talk for a little bit. That's a different creature right there. I don't know. I take my Santa hat off for her. She's amazing. And you know what? Her content is fantastic. She's just Blocky. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. That said, about Molly, I would do a collab with her in a New York minute. She's amazing. Hi, Dizzy Dragon. Merry Christmas, my friend. Yeah, I've seen a lot of her videos. You know, the people who do competitive eating, like, that scares me. Robin Bliss, waiting for the eggnog challenge. What is that? I actually like eggnog. You want to hear something funny? I'm sober for 5 years, 8. I don't know how many days it is. I said it the other day, but I forgot now. I'll never pay attention to it, people. Yeah, absolutely, Tracy. I agree with you. 5 years, 8 months, and 14 days. I never once drank eggnog with. I don't even know, what do they put in eggnog? Rum? Is it rum? What do you put in eggnog? To some people, this chat is the only connection they have to others for the holidays. God bless you for this. Man, listen. The connection is real. I don't do this. I don't do this just because it's a paycheck. Honest to God, I do this because I love you guys. I mean it. Hi, Enrique Williams. Merry Christmas. Look at this, the one and only Tommy Scoville.
It looks like one.
Heard ya. You can just take that with you if you want. I would imagine projectile vomit. Heard you. If you haven't seen the video, if you've seen the milk video, put a 1 in the chat. It's one of the funniest videos in the world because Tommy, if you've watched any of LA Beast, he's one of the great chunderers of all time. And Tommy gave him a run for his money in this video. It's one of the greatest explosions on video that's ever happened. It's like old school, like 1980 YouTube.
Yeah, it all came out very quickly.
That was funny.
It was.
Sanitarium Radio. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas. It really is a great video. But then, as soon as you're done, MDA87, good to see you. Merry Christmas. But when you're done, go look at Molly and watch her do it in 13 seconds. Do you understand 13 seconds? I couldn't drink this in 13 seconds. She's just a different creature, man. I'm not even I've said so many times, thank God she's not a Chilean. Nobody would know who I am. Heat Seeker Pepper Eater, Merry Christmas to you all. And for those who aren't even celebrating Christmas, happy holiday to everybody. You know? Glad you guys are here. You all need to know we all love you. You know? This house loves you. All of you. Oh no, I got ice cream. We'll attempt to challenge on their eyes. Oh, that's really hot. That's made with 7-pot Primo powder. It's rough. Prep well. Seriously, make sure you have a belly full of something good in there. Roberta, thank you for all the squirrel videos lately. Squirrel's a panic, isn't she? She's great. She's going to be in the pool. I'm telling you. She is. She's a fun cat. Brian says, got to wait another hour for my pizza order. Made a mistake giving them my phone number. Oh! You know what? I love pizza. I don't think people eat enough pizza or wings or tacos. I could probably survive on just wings, pizza, and tacos. Hi, Ann. Merry Christmas. It's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Jeremy Fowler, Merry Christmas. Good to see you. And look at this. Mr. Tom Broom, my friend down in Florida. Merry Christmas. Say hello to your lovely wife. Be nice to see you. It's been a while. I'm going to talk to you after. I'll be able to talk to you after this. I have an idea I want to talk to you about. It'll be a while, though. Probably the day after Christmas, I'll call you. Clue says, what Christmas food could be spiced up? Maybe some chili powder and some eggnog? Yeah, chili powder and eggnog probably be good. I actually love eggnog. What powder would be good in eggnog? You know what? Lemon yellow brain powder would be great in eggnog, I think. Dizzy Dragon's going to come back. We'll wait for you. Robin Bliss, I take my eggnog straight, no booze. So is there an eggnog challenge? We got to drink like a gallon of eggnog? Because I couldn't drink a gallon of milk. And eggnog is heavier. I'll tell you what, the milk challenge really was fun. A lot of people have seen that fun. It's a funny video. Here's the thing. I like all the videos where other people suffer. They're a lot more fun than just the videos where I suffer. Music, good to see you. Are there any pepper eating competitions planned for 2025? I'm sure there are. There's one in October, a couple in October in Pennsylvania. So for sure, I'm sure there'll be all. You just gotta keep looking for them, and they're there. Ethan says, see if Tom wants to try some tincture too. Would love to see what he thinks of it. A lot of fun watching it. You know what? The tincture was great. I left it in the other room with the letter. Ethan, can I tell your story a little bit? Ethan, do you mind? Let me know it's cool before I spill the beans and just talk about it. Danny Thomas, have you ever tried spicy peanut butter fudge? I have. Been making it for years. He has. Highly recommend it. It's wonderful. I've had a couple different companies make it. Yeah, I can't remember who. Old Agnes and California Blazing Chili Farms. I think both have it. Johnny's going to send me a good Chuck video. Or up Chuck. I mean, Chuck, up Chuck, same thing. Damon Garza, only second time being part of the chat. And even for a few minutes, I would just like to say Merry Christmas. Man, thank you so much for being here, Damon. Merry Christmas. Thank you for being a part of this. Charlie Murphy, thank you for being here, Charlie. Hi, Mary. Good to see you. Merry Christmas, my friend. Wish I could give you both a big hug. You guys are great. Oh, look at this. Tom Broom says Leo Fire and Pepperfest are having eating contests in St. Pete in April, I've heard. He's on the inside. So I would take that. I wouldn't bet against that. Seafaring, good to see you. For someone like myself that cannot handle even a bit of heat spices, sense that any advice for becoming a spice tolerant? Yes, I do. I have made a video specifically for that. I wish I could get it right now. Give me just a minute. Here. This is important. It's a good video. Hang on just a second. I'll get it for you. It's in if you're on my channel, if you happen to go to the playlist, there is a category called Pepperology. And Pepperology is geared towards brand new chili heads. And it's all about how to prep and how you can kind of, climb the chili head ladder and become a serious chili head without really hurting yourself. And it talks about, it's really all about building tolerances. Man, why can't I do it? There we go. Give me just one more second and I'll have it for you. I'll be back. And just like that, here I am. All right, Seafaring, here is the link to the video about building your tolerance. Just what you asked for. I'm still looking to see if I got the permission from Ethan to tell his story. I'm looking for it. Dale Cox has his warthog plant dressed up like a Christmas tree. I love it. Of course, Ethan says. So Ethan, I get a wonderful letter from Ethan. A year ago, I'm missing a lot. I just got caught up, so I missed a ton of questions. If you have any questions, ask them again, and I promise I'll try to keep up on it. Anyway, home invasion happens, and he is 4 times he is shot. 1 through the belly button that went through his spine, and he cannot move from the waist down. And when he got out of the hospital, he was on a lot of medications, and he started eating peppers and eating spicy stuff. And he's been able to eliminate much of his medicine, and which is so awesome because we've been saying forever that it's a wonderful pain reliever. I'm so sorry you've gone through that, but you're a testament to the human, will to live. I can't believe that story. I mean, I obviously believe this. It's like I read to my mom. I read to my brothers. Like, listen to this. So I'm glad you're here, Ethan. I've discovered that tinctures are a great way for building mouth tolerance for sure, but not gut or butt. Right. Here's the thing. There's a lot of people. I know people that before, contests will swish around like tincture and spit it out. You're doing your mouth a favor, but you aren't doing your stomach. In fact, what you're doing is you're driving that distance between what your stomach can handle and what your mouth can handle further apart, which makes it easier to stroke that check in your mouth that your stomach can't handle. Happens a lot. Been there, done that. Michael Danlin, thank you for being here. Isn't that amazing, though? That's just like, holy moly. Just unbelievable. What a miracle. I'm glad you're here, Ethan. Lori Abs. Thank you for helping Reese out. Yeah, in fact, you know what? If one of the mods can throw Reese's channel in the chat. Reese is my brother's girlfriend, and we're going to be starting. We're going to be doing. I've had a thing for true crime forever. I'm sure everybody in this chat is kind of into true crime, and my brother covers it, and we're going to be covering the jesters. And I'm not going to talk about it now, but we're going to be talking. With all the goods. We're not going to be very popular with them, but it's going to be my brother Reese and I. So there's Reese's channel. If you've not subscribed to that, please do. Give her some support. There's some great content coming. We're going to disrupt that. It's 101 years. It's a sex cult, is what it is, and we're going to do what we can to disrupt it, because that can't go on. Phil McCracken. Man, I love that name. Good to see you. Yeah, listen, I thought of you on Festivus. Don't worry about it, Phil. Anybody here celebrate Festivus? Tom Broom says, eat a banana right before you eat hot stuff, the perfect countermeasure for the tomorrow morning thing. Yeah, but you know what? You're full of it, Tom. Let me tell you why. I love Tom, but Tom makes things that snubs their nose at what they don't care. Tom makes products that care not what you've prepped with. Ask Tommy. Tommy prepped well for the 5 million Scoville orange. Can't think of it now. Tommy did 2 of them. Or maybe 3 jobs. He went overboard. He was sick. It almost killed him. He prepped. So just remember, there are certain substances. Tom makes some of them. There are certain products that can go way past what prepping only will mitigate some of the pain. Lennon, good to see you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Chiliads. Thank you for being here. I get stuck in that. It doesn't keep going, and I miss things. Uh-oh. Sam says, I got some rogue warthog seeds together to send to Miss Linda today. Very awesome. That's very, very cool, Sam. Hi, Jennifer Matthews. Merry Christmas. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Any baseball fans? Laser show ass. R.I.P. Ricky Henderson. Yes, Ricky Henderson passed. Great leadoff. Boy, he was something, wasn't he? I'm telling you. See, I grew up watching him. So, yeah, I can't. Well, he was a little older than me. I was younger. But wow, huh? That's a legend. See, that's a legend. Legend's thrown around. That word's thrown around too much. But Ricky Henderson was a true legend, man. He'll still days right off from under your nose. I'm not even joking. It was 2 drops of the 13 million of the no, it was orange. It was orange, not the lemon. I'm pretty sure it was the orange. And he was hurt. He was salty about it. He was on the floor. Bern Daly, good to see you. Merry Christmas. He was on the floor, lurking in the middle of wrapping last minute presents. I am here. Thank you. Merry Christmas. He laid on the floor for at least an hour and a half or 2 hours. I went in right away to kind of see how he's doing, and real quick, it was like, all right, so he doesn't want me to go. I'll stay away. Then I went in, and it looked like he just threw a bucket of water, a glass of water on him. He was just drenched. He has PTSD. If you say Tom Brooms, Dave, it'll create like a visceral reaction. For real. Alan McGee, happy birthday, Lego. Lego's birthday today. I didn't even see it. It's probably in the chat. I missed it. Lego, happy birthday, dude. And Alan McGee's was the 16th. Happy birthday. I had a friend who was on Christmas Eve. It was a bummer. His parents used to celebrate his in 1st of December, knowing it wasn't until later, just because he didn't want to rob him, do it the same day. Here is the report Johnny spoke about yesterday. Very interesting. There you go, the chili report. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a scholar, Tracy. Can we celebrate my birthday on Sober Sunday? Of course we can, Lego. You have to remind me because, absolutely. Justice Jane, Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Krista Melinda is one of those people who stay up all Christmas night rapping. Isn't it weird how Christmas just changes as you get older? He wasn't just built differently, Brock. His takeoff was just he just went from standing still to top speed like a slot car. You know what I mean? He was very, very quick. He got to top speed fast. What recommendations for my family after we after we did the 5 Death Nut Challenge? Throw some suggestions in there. I can't think on the spot. Somebody help me out. You got some Tubes of Terror are a nightmare. Do you know right now there are, if you buy Tubes of Terror at johnnyscoville.com, the Tubes of Terror and Tubes of Terror 2.0 are signed. And I really did sign them. I was there and signed a bunch of them. But there are some right now if you go there. Dylan Campbell. Oh man, listen to this. Really want to drink this holiday season, but your videos they kept me strong. Thanks for staying real. Dylan, stay strong. You know, here's the thing. The cravings that you get, they're always from external sources playing on the inside. So they combine the external sources, and then your mind starts going. But what you can do is, I say this all the time, is play fetch with your brain, man. You have a dog and you throw a stick, no matter what the dog's doing, it's going to stop what it's doing and go for the stick. Your brain is like that. Your brain's thinking about drinking or whatever. Go outside, smell something different, hear something different, put some music on, eat a hot pepper, occupy your 5 senses, and your brain will not be thinking about anything in a bottle, I promise you, or whatever else you're using. I mean it. Just play fetch with your brain. You got this. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. That's awesome, man. We can celebrate on Sober Sunday. We'll do it live. Yes, we will. Oh, Laser Show's been living in Arizona for 4 years, but I'm a Red Sox fan. I get to go to a spring training camp. I want to go this year. Who moves to a different city and just adopts that team? Come on. If you're a Sox fan, it doesn't matter where you move. You're a Sox fan. I'm a Giants fan, all right? I'm a Mets fan. It doesn't matter where I move. I was born in New York. That's it. It's ingrained in you. You know what I mean? So don't worry about it. You stay a Red Sox fan. I'm kidding. But the Sox. I'm joking. When I was a little kid, I actually liked the Sox a little bit. Drove my dad crazy because he was a Mets fan, you know. Another Tube of Terror says Silver Surfer. It's a pretty hot challenge. Mike Waldron, God bless you, Johnny. I hope you're having a great day, and we are going to have an even better one tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so too. I love you, bro. Take care. Blessings on your whole family. You know what? Thank you, Mike. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. You guys are all wonderful. I'm so glad I did this. I really am. You know why? There's a lot of people I see all the time, but there's some names I haven't seen as often. It's just really cool that we're here. I have been messaged. Thank you. Bizzle says 6-ball challenge. That's a hot one. Hey, Brian Goodwin. Merry Christmas. Thanks for being here. You know what else? Look at this. He's got some habaneros in the fridge to hold me over on Christmas. I still have some peppers from Lone Star. Do you know what's interesting? I talk in videos how late season pods, they take a lot longer to mature on the plant, but it changes the flavors a lot. Do you know they last a lot longer in a box after they've been picked too? Summer pods, you got to eat them. Like I've got like a 5-day window when I get the pods in the summer. I got even quick. You know what I mean? Maybe a 7-day window. Depends how quick. If they're set the same day they were picked, I can get 7 days. But in the wintertime, like these pods now, they just got legs, man. They taste so good. If you haven't had winter pods, man, you need to. Jane Aldridge says, Dylan Campbell, hang in there. It's a tough time of year for a lot of us. Johnny's a strong face for good. I think that's why we're all here. Have a good holiday. Here are my thoughts and prayers. You know what it is? It is a hard time of year. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how good things are, what station in life you are. It doesn't matter how old. It's just a tense time. It really, really is. And the thing about it is, you aren't out of the woods yet. You got more coming. But in the blink of the eye, it's going to be 2025. And, you know, Yankee Kyle, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas, my friend. Lego says 6 hot balls are the worst because they get stuck in your teeth. I just kind of like let them melt and kind of squish them. Those are hot, man. Killer philosophy, my dude, says Michael Donlin. At least you're not a Yankees fan. Amen, right? Amen. Detroit Tigers for Lego. Has anybody, since we're talking about it, has anybody ever changed teams? Have anybody changed teams? Like you marry a woman, you know, or you're dating a girl and she's smoking hot. You're like, you know, or a guy's like, well, he is a Giants fan, but you know what? Have you ever done that? Has anybody in the chat ever changed teams because of an outside source, like pressure from family, moving, or somebody else you were attracted to? Just kind of curious. Analog Adventures hit 80 days sober today. Hobbs and the jalapenos in the fridge to put tomorrow to snack on. Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. Congrats, Analog Adventures. Keep it up. Pirate Dap. Love the videos, man. Also, Ethan's a friend and fellow Pepperhead t-shirt. That's awesome. He's great, man. I'll tell you what, his tinctures are wonderful. I want to see if anybody's switched sides because of a moving or something. I'm still not caught up with the chat. Isn't that terrible? Oh, Pepper Poppy did. All right, Pepper Poppy, what made you switch teams? You know, if you got mad at your team, like your team did something shady, I can see like being like a New England Patriots fan and some of the scandals that happen. Go, that's it. I'm done with the Patriots. I can see that. Sorry to any Patriots fans. Let's see. Anybody else? Never changed teams either, Kingman. Never. Nope. Arabian Bard says, forget about it. Balaki says, can't change teams. I agree. I have never changed teams. Grew up in Seattle, but I've been a Red Sox fan my whole life. It's great. That's perfect. See, that's fine. Absolutely. Hey, I will say this. I'm a Giants fan. When the Giants are done, I like the Packers. I do. I'm a Packers fan. I do. I like them. I'm a blue-collar town. I dig it. It's a good team. Oh, Kristen Melendez sort of did. Married a guy from Boston. It was kind of mandatory that I convert. Sort of a religion. Yeah, you know, they take it so seriously there. It's a sport town, man. I lived in Boston. Norwell, just North Shore. Lived there for a while. Silver Surfer, my sidekick and Steelers. Ain't changing. Go Braves. Mischief managed. So good to see you. My dad liked the Braves, in addition to being a Giants fan. Oh, here we go. Heard you said I never cared about the Orioles until I married my wife. Now they're my second favorite behind the Cubs. That's acceptable. You didn't change teams. You just kind of slid one underneath because of marriage. That's good. Solidarity with a wife. You still support your team. Nothing wrong with that. Now, if you said I was a Cubs fan and, you know, because I'm now an Orioles fan, Cubs are my second team, I'd probably be, you know, snickering at you a little bit. But as you did it, you did it. That's the way it should be done. Brian Godwin lived in Pittsburgh, PA, and became a Longhorns fan because of the girls' family-bred Longhorn steers. There you go, and a bit struck. I get that. That's acceptable. I can see that. Yeah, you know, cheerleaders, when I was in high school, it was tempting because when I was in high school, the Cowboys cheerleaders were like crazy. Uh-oh. Look at this. Never. I've got a Detroit D Tiger stripe tattoo on my back. I got to get you to switch now. It's now my job to get you to switch teams because you have a tattoo on your back. I'm going to do it. Hi, Barry to Britt. Made a bunch of them unhappy. You're cute. X she throws in there. You're adorable, Arwa. I can't see you. But, well, you stuck to your team. I accept that. See, Kim Roy says, not a chance. My brothers are Vikings fans, but I'm firm Oakland Raiders. Oakland Raiders. Wow. My dad listen, they had one of the crookedest, who was it that was on the Oakland Raiders that was so, hey, Tommy. He's not out there. There was somebody on the Oakland Raiders back in the 80s. He was just what was his name? I can't remember. Someone's probably already said it in the chat. Anyway. Keith loves the Bruins, Red Sox, Celtics, Lions. Is it funny when you move? Scoots went to my first Cub game, age 4, 50 years ago. Your profile picture looks like you're 18. Winning doesn't matter that much to me. Wrigley Field. Isn't that a great place to watch a game? I've seen games there. That's awesome. You know what? I went to a game in Soldier Field. It was preseason, right? I go with a buddy of mine. It's preseason. And I'm going to miss a lot of the comments. I'm sorry. Lyle Alzado. Thank you, Brock Bandy. Lyle Alzado was a criminal. He was so much fun, though. Gosh, he was a beast. He had his arm taped up once. He was clubbing people to death. He was amazing. But I went with a buddy of mine, and I'm like, dude, there's a Giants game. It was preseason, but it was a Giants game at Soldier Field against the Bears. I said, you want to go with me? So he's like, sure, let's go. So we go there. I'm wearing a Giants. I didn't even have a jersey. Got a Giants jersey to wear to this because I knew the game was coming. And I don't think I ever wore it again. Not out. Anyway, like an idiot, I go to Soldier Field wearing this, and I'm hoping to find some sort of like Giants section that someone likes the Giants. There were no Giants fans there. So when they score, I was like cheering. But it was just the opposite. But you know what? I'm not that guy that's going to sit down and just sit there. I was like, what? What are you going to do? You know, this is a lot. Now they probably kill you. But then I was just like, I was kind of provoking. Nothing happened. It was pretty funny. Howie Long, right? I remember that. Yeah, I remember those days well, Kim Roy. No, you know what? Jack Tatum is who I was thinking of. Lyle Zay was a criminal, but Jack Tatum is what I was thinking about. Jack Tatum was a criminal. Oh, man. Yeah, there were no Giants fans at all there, Keith. At all. But sports have changed. You guys remember football back in a million years ago when they went through the stick-'em phase where like wide receivers could have stick-'em on their hands? I mean, everything. Do you remember that? They go like this. Their hands are like stick together. They put so much of that junk on their hands. That was crazy. I remember that. Howie Long is still jacked? Really? You know what? He was a guy that was a super disappointment because he was supposed to be so much greater than he was. I thought he was still great, but I shouldn't say that because the fans of Howie Long are going to go after me for that. He's a great player. All right, I went to a few Jaguar games back when they were actually pretty good. It was a long time ago. You know what I did a while back, probably 15 years ago, maybe even longer. I took my kids. I lived in Dallas at the time, or was it Dallas? No, excuse me, it was San Antonio. And they have this indoor football. Have you guys ever seen indoor football? I know, Shelton. Have you guys ever seen indoor football? There are rules. Like there's like 3 or 4 people moving at the same time. I'm like, why are they not throwing a flag on that? The rules are different. You can be in motion. Like it's the craziest thing in the whole world. You can catch a ball off the wall. It's almost like hockey. There's boards. It's almost like hockey, football. It was fun. So we got to go a lot. We went to like 5 or 6 games. You start knowing players, and it was really, really fun. It was a good time. I haven't seen a game like that in a long time though. So a question from Arla. You know, I haven't watched any football at all, Arla. At all. I don't even know how. Yeah, I have no idea. Which is sad because there was a day where I lived for it. I just don't have time for it. I don't have time for it. Honest to God, I don't. But if I did, I'm still not sure I would watch it. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's changed a lot. Noah Wright, good to see you. I ain't here to start no trouble. So you do the Super Bowl shuffle. Love that. James Collins cares. Lacrosse, his next lacrosse. My dad was an All-American in lacrosse. True story. He was amazing. 6'4", 220-pound attackman. Imagine that. He's a beast. All right, you guys. Listen, I hope it's a tough time for some people. You know, it comes in waves. There's moments today where it's just been amazing. There's moments today where all I do is think about my dad. So, but everybody's going through something. Even honestly, even if things are as smooth as can be, there's still so much stress this time of year. So hang in there. Reach out if anybody needs somebody. Reach out. Everybody knows my email address. You guys know it. It's Chase the. You guys ever want to get a hold of a YouTuber? Their email is their YouTube name plus Gmail. So chasetheheat@gmail.com. You'll get me. True Crime Nut. Thank you for being here. Kid Roy, he was signing baseballs one day, and I asked why. He pointed at his Cy Young Award. All right, you guys, you're awesome. Look at that. Please check this. Alex Moore, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Silver Surfer says, if anybody needs a chat or vent, I'm here for you. There's his email. He's a wonderful guy. I love him. Good man. Noah asks, what is one thing? I need glasses. That's pathetic. I'm sorry, you guys. I need to get a new prescription. Oh, wow, look at that. One of the things I love most about developing games is you never know what someone is going through. If my content can make them happy and take their mind off whatever, that's a win to me. Yeah, the thing about it is, it's like my content's about peppers mostly. So, like, how can peppers help somebody? It's just the connection you feel with somebody who's doing whatever they're doing, and that's what it is. It's not so much peppers, but I've been a loner most of my life. But now that I'm married, I'm learning to be a family man. Even as hard as it is, I have to be the change. Laser show. Yep. I've been the married guy. Then I've been the bachelor. Where I'm not married and get to be an old person. You'll wear so many different hats. It's absurd. It's crazy. Thank God I didn't start doing YouTube until I did, because you just see pretty much unchanged in 8 years, just a little bit more comfortable behind the camera. You didn't see all the dumpster fire that led up to it, but you can read the book if you want. It'll be out soon in January. Be looking for it. Stay humble. Good to see you. You guys are all great, but where's my Festivus poll? It's in the kitchen. We have it. We had problems with it last night with Tommy. I aired my grievances, all right? So listen, we sit down, and it's time for me to air my grievances. He aired his, right? So I air my grievances. He doesn't like them. That's not how the Festivus works. You know what I mean? So it got a little heated, but it is what it is. Feats of Strength is next. Work with Kate. Good to see you. God is love. Indeed, he is. Thank you for being here. Jane says, love you all. Glad that you came out tonight. Have a great and safe holiday. Know you are seen and loved. You are. Let me say goodbye to everybody. Let's see if I can pull up a list of names here. Give me just a second here, people. Come on. There we go. All right. We have Alex Moore. Ben Tankin. Thanks for being here. Benny. Bizzle. Barbara Aldrich. Blake Anderson. Balaki. Brian Vandenbroek. Brock Bandy. Dale Cox. Dizzy Dragon. Heat Seeker Pepper Eater. Herja. James Collin Cares. Jane Aldrich. Cheap Sea Soul. Jeremy Fowler, good to see you. Jeremy Shelton, I love you, dude. Keith Kingman, Lego, happy birthday, dude. Kim Roy, Kristen Melinda, Laser Show, Max Power, Noah Wright, Pepper Poppy, Seafaring. Good to see you. I got to figure out how to say that without feeling like I'm saying something I shouldn't be saying. Silver Surfer, stay humbled. The Arabian Bard, thank you for being here. Arwa, Merry Christmas. Travis W, True Crime Net, West Lightburn, working with Kate Jordan and Yankee Kyle. I missed you. I apologize. I love you guys. Stay strong. I probably won't do a live stream tomorrow. Might. I love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville. You're loved. This was Chase the